Why do we feel the way we do? Is it merely a matter of personal preference, or are there deeper, more intricate forces at play? Uncover the secrets whispered by our very souls, the scientific explanations for the emotions that shape our experiences and interactions. This is not a mere academic exercise. This is about understanding the profound power within you. Delve into the fascinating world of human emotion. Explore the biological mechanisms driving joy, fear, and everything in between. We'll unravel the intricate networks of the brain, revealing how these seemingly ethereal feelings are rooted in tangible, scientific realities. Discover the neurochemical interplay, the ancient evolutionary pressures, and the profound impact of individual experiences. Imagine unlocking the key to emotional intelligence, the power to understand not just your own feelings, but also the feelings of those around you. Beyond the surface-level responses, delve into the deeper layers of emotional understanding. We'll unravel the scientific basis of empathy, the neurological pathways connecting us to others. Learn how to manage your own emotional responses, to navigate life's challenges with a clearer, more balanced perspective. This is about more than just theoretical knowledge. It's about practical applications. Discover the tools to strengthen relationships, boost resilience, and experience a richer, more profound understanding of yourself and the world around you. This isn't merely an intellectual pursuit. It's about unlocking a profound understanding of the human experience. Through the lens of mythology and the science of emotions, we'll unearth profound truths about our shared humanity. We'll explore the emotional narratives embedded within myths and legends, revealing universal themes that echo through time and across cultures. Uncover the hidden patterns of human behavior, the enduring questions about the nature of joy, sorrow, and everything in between. Prepare to have your understanding of emotions fundamentally transformed. Prepare to discover the science behind the stories we tell ourselves and the stories we tell each other. Humanity's fascination with emotion stretches back millennia, woven into the very fabric of mythology. From the gods' tumultuous relationships in Greek epics to the powerful spirits and emotional landscapes in indigenous legends, emotions have always been central to our narratives. These stories, though often fantastical, reflect profound truths about the human condition. Today, we have the opportunity to delve deeper, combining ancient wisdom with modern scientific inquiry. This understanding transcends the realm of myth, offering powerful tools for navigating the complexities of our own lives. Imagine deciphering the underlying reasons behind those impulsive choices, the unexpected surges of anger, or the comforting embrace of joy. Consider the mythical figure of Prometheus, who defied the gods for the sake of humanity. His actions, driven by a complex mix of compassion, defiance, and perhaps even a touch of hubris, resonate with our own struggles with self-interest, altruism, and the very nature of free will. This exploration of emotions helps us understand the drivers behind such actions, moving beyond superficial interpretations to a deeper understanding of the motivations and consequences. We need to understand the foundational elements. First, the biological basis, the intricate interplay of neurotransmitters, hormones, and brain structures. Second, the role of individual experiences in shaping emotional responses, how past traumas or enriching moments mold our emotional landscape. Finally, the social and cultural context, how societal norms, personal relationships, and historical events influence our understanding and expression of feelings. By combining these three facets, we can move beyond simplistic interpretations of human behavior found in many mythological tales, illuminating the complexities driving these emotions. Unraveling these truths can unveil the underlying mechanisms that drive our decisions, shape our interactions, and ultimately define our humanity. Unlock the secrets of your emotions. Subscribe now and join the discussion. Your feedback and comments are crucial for continuing this exploration of the science behind human feelings. Let's delve deeper together, understanding the science of emotions, particularly within the context of mythology, allows us to apply practical strategies for emotional well-being. Our goal is to bridge the gap between ancient narratives and modern understanding, offering actionable steps. Consider the myth of Icarus, his impulsive flight, driven by ambition and a desire to transcend boundaries, ultimately led to disaster. This highlights the importance of understanding the interplay between desires and their consequences. Recognizing the biological triggers and psychological drivers of these impulses is key to mitigating similar pitfalls in our own lives. A practical step is self-awareness. Start by identifying your emotional triggers, situations, people, or thoughts that consistently elicit strong reactions. Journaling can be a helpful tool. Recording your emotional responses to daily events and reflecting on patterns can illuminate your emotional landscape. Next, explore strategies for regulating your emotional responses. Techniques like mindfulness and deep breathing exercises can help you observe your emotions without judgment, fostering a sense of calm amidst turbulent feelings. Learning to recognize the physical sensations accompanying certain emotions can also provide valuable insight. For instance, the rapid heartbeat often associated with anxiety can signal the need for a calming response. Consider the role of empathy. Mythological figures often face complex interpersonal dynamics, showcasing the impact of social interactions on emotions. Develop empathy by actively listening to others' perspectives, even if you don't agree. This practice fosters understanding and strengthens connections, crucial for navigating the challenges of relationships and interpersonal conflicts. Through understanding your own triggers and responses and practicing empathy, you can develop a more balanced and constructive approach to navigating emotions. In essence, the science of emotions empowers us to understand ourselves and others more deeply. By blending ancient wisdom with modern knowledge, we gain profound insights into the human condition, allowing us to manage our emotional responses more effectively and fostering stronger relationships. The tale of Pandora's box, a potent symbol in mythology, serves as a potent metaphor for our modern struggle with emotions. Pandora, entrusted with a forbidden box, inadvertently unleashed a torrent of evils, grief, disease, and suffering upon humanity. This myth powerfully illustrates the crucial role of understanding and controlling our emotional responses. The pivotal moment lies in our failure to recognize the intricate workings of our own minds and hearts. We often react to emotions without fully comprehending their origin or impact. This often leads to impulsive decisions, strained relationships, and unresolved conflicts. The myth warns us of the consequences of ignorance and highlights the urgent need for deeper understanding. Consider the modern equivalent of Pandora's box. The constant barrage of anxieties, pressures, and social anxieties pervading our daily lives. Social media, news cycles, and personal stressors contribute to a relentless cycle of fear, anger, and stress. These modern-day evils, mirroring the myth's representation of suffering and hardship, necessitate a proactive response. We need to develop strategies for mitigating the negative consequences of unchecked emotional responses. This goes beyond mere acknowledgement. It involves practical, actionable steps. We must move beyond simply acknowledging the presence of negative emotions to actively working on managing and understanding their complex roots. The myth of Pandora's box becomes a stark reminder of the potential for suffering if we fail to grasp the science of emotions. The challenge isn't just about understanding emotions. It's about actively shaping our responses. By understanding the neurological pathways involved, we gain a powerful tool for coping with overwhelming situations. Through mindfulness practices and a deeper understanding of our own emotional biases, we can start to control the flow of negative emotions and take control of our destinies. Understanding the science of emotions offers a vital key to unlocking the treasure trove of emotional intelligence. Let's begin our exploration of the science behind emotions by examining the primal roots embedded within mythology. Consider the Greek myth of the Furies. Their relentless pursuit of those who committed heinous acts exemplifies the potent, albeit negative, force of guilt and retribution. This emotional response, rooted in a need for justice and a fear of societal collapse, offers a glimpse into the biological drive for morality. Further, the concept of hubris, common in Greek mythology, helps us understand the role of pride and excessive ambition in triggering strong emotions. Characters like Icarus, driven by an overwhelming desire to fly too close to the sun, experience the devastating consequences of unchecked ambition and flawed judgment. This demonstrates the link between cognitive errors and powerful emotional responses, a core concept in emotional intelligence. Neurobiology plays a crucial role. The amygdala, a brain region associated with processing fear and threat, often triggers rapid emotional responses. This explains why we experience a surge of fear or anxiety in certain situations, even before our conscious minds can fully process the stimulus. Research demonstrates a strong correlation between specific neurochemicals and emotional states. For example, dopamine, linked to reward and pleasure, explains feelings of euphoria in moments of triumph or accomplishment. Conversely, low levels of serotonin are often associated with feelings of sadness or depression. Understanding these neurobiological mechanisms allows us to begin dismantling the complex interplay between myth and reality. The concept of fate, woven into numerous mythological narratives, highlights the influence of external factors on our emotional responses. Characters grappling with predetermined destinies often experience a wide spectrum of emotions, from acceptance to despair, showcasing how external pressures impact internal states. This relates to how our perception of our circumstances influences our emotions. Finally, the enduring theme of love, present across diverse mythological traditions, underscores the powerful role of social connections in influencing our emotional landscape. The emotional intensity of love, loss, or jealousy in various myths illustrates how our relationships impact our emotional experience. These relationships and our perception of our place in them can deeply influence our emotional landscape. Turning to practical application, consider the modern workplace. The pressures and anxieties of the professional sphere often mirror the challenges faced by mythical heroes. Recognizing the triggers for stress and frustration, like deadlines or interpersonal conflicts, is the first step in managing them. Just as Odysseus navigated treacherous seas and complex social dynamics, we can employ strategies like time management and constructive communication to navigate similar challenges. Imagine a scenario where a colleague's negativity affects your productivity. Drawing on the mythological concept of resilience, you can employ coping mechanisms to protect your emotional well-being. For example, setting boundaries, focusing on your own tasks, and practicing mindfulness can minimize the impact of their negativity. This mirrors the strategies employed by mythical figures in adapting to adversity. Now, consider the role of cultural narratives in shaping emotional responses. Cultural norms, as seen in various mythologies, often dictate acceptable expressions of emotion. This impacts how we perceive and respond to our own and others' feelings. Understanding these cultural influences is vital to fostering empathy and effective communication. Learning about diverse cultural perspectives on grief, joy, and anger can offer valuable insights. However, understanding the science of emotions doesn't guarantee effortless mastery. Challenges remain. Cognitive biases ingrained from past experiences can skew our perception of situations and lead to inaccurate emotional responses. Consider the confirmation bias, where we favor information that confirms existing beliefs. Addressing these biases requires conscious effort and a willingness to challenge preconceived notions. Furthermore, the complexity of human emotion often defies simple explanations. Just as mythical narratives can be open to multiple interpretations, our emotions are influenced by a multitude of interwoven factors. Understanding the interplay of biology, psychology, and culture is crucial in developing a holistic perspective on managing emotions. Finally, cultivating self-compassion is essential. Many mythological figures face immense pressure and setbacks. By embracing self-compassion, we acknowledge the inherent complexities of human emotion and avoid harsh self-judgment. This mirrors the strength found in acknowledging human fallibility within the context of myth. Moving beyond basic strategies, Consider the concept of emotional regulation. This involves actively managing and modifying emotional responses. Drawing from the myth of Persephone, who faced the cyclical nature of grief and joy, we can learn valuable lessons about adapting to inevitable emotional fluctuations. A pivotal example lies in the narrative of Oedipus. His tragic fate, driven by a complex interplay of prophecy, free will, and unknowingly fulfilling a curse, demonstrates the devastating consequences of unresolved emotional conflicts. Unraveling the underlying emotions such as fear, guilt, and pride becomes crucial to understanding the trajectory of his actions. Recent research emphasizes the role of mindfulness in emotional regulation. By focusing on the present moment, individuals can develop greater awareness of their emotional responses, potentially reducing the intensity and duration of negative feelings. This resonates with mythological narratives where characters, through moments of introspection, gain a deeper understanding of their actions and motivations. Moreover, the concept of empathy, often depicted in mythological narratives involving deities or heroes interacting with mortals, plays a critical role. By cultivating empathy, we develop a deeper understanding of others' emotional experiences, fostering stronger relationships and promoting more effective communication. Recognizing shared emotional vulnerabilities, as exemplified in countless mythological tales, can bridge gaps and foster stronger connections. Consider a case study of a modern individual grappling with a difficult relationship. Understanding the science behind emotional attachment, as well as recognizing the role of cultural narratives in shaping relationship dynamics, can help develop healthier patterns. This approach, akin to navigating the complex relationships found within mythological narratives, allows for more proactive and constructive problem solving. Ultimately, this exploration emphasizes the interconnectedness of emotions, experiences, and the human condition. The myths we tell and the stories we live are deeply intertwined with our emotional landscape. By understanding the interplay of these elements, we equip ourselves with the tools to navigate life's challenges and forge stronger, more meaningful connections. Recent research from neuroscientists like Dr. Antonio Damasio underscores the vital role of emotions in decision-making. His work highlights how emotional processing is not separate from, but integral to, rational thought. This resonates powerfully with the mythological concept of heroes making choices with profound emotional consequences. Consider the epic tale of Achilles. His anger, fueled by perceived injustices, led to devastating consequences on the battlefield. This example highlights the real-world implications of understanding emotional responses, especially in high-stakes situations. Understanding the amygdala's role in triggering rapid emotional reactions provides context for Achilles' impulsive actions. Studies by psychologists like Daniel Goleman have highlighted the importance of emotional intelligence in achieving success in various aspects of life. Goleman's research emphasizes the practical value of self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills in fostering healthy relationships and navigating complex environments. This aligns with the recurring themes of interpersonal conflicts and alliances found in many mythological narratives. The impact of understanding emotions extends beyond personal lives to the realm of public health. Research consistently demonstrates a link between chronic stress and various health problems. By understanding the physiological responses associated with different emotional states, individuals can develop strategies for stress reduction and improved well-being. This aligns with the importance of emotional resilience highlighted in numerous mythological accounts. For example, the enduring image of Sisyphus perpetually pushing a boulder up a hill in Greek mythology can serve as a cautionary tale about the dangers of overwhelming stress. Understanding the science behind stress responses can empower individuals to develop coping mechanisms, mirroring the ingenuity often attributed to mythological heroes facing insurmountable obstacles. Further, understanding the science of emotions can inform our approach to conflict resolution and negotiation. By recognizing the emotional dynamics driving interactions, we can adopt more constructive and empathetic strategies. The complex political machinations in many mythological narratives offer real-world parallels to the importance of navigating human interaction with emotional intelligence. So, we've journeyed through the science of emotions, connecting ancient myths to modern understanding. A crucial takeaway? Emotions aren't just feelings. They're complex biological and psychological responses with real-world implications. Think of it like this. Mythology provides a narrative. Science provides the tools to understand the underlying mechanisms. Now, about those lingering doubts. Some might wonder, can we really predict how someone will feel in a specific situation? The short answer is, not precisely. Emotions are intensely personal, influenced by a multitude of factors. But understanding the core elements, neurochemicals, past experiences, and cultural context helps us make more informed predictions. Let's consider another common question. Are emotions purely biological, or do experiences matter? The answer is a resounding both. Our brains are wired for emotions, but experiences mold those circuits. This is reflected in mythology. Characters' journeys shape their emotional responses. Think about the concept of resilience, often seen in epic heroes. Research shows that experiences, like overcoming adversity, can literally change brain structure, making individuals more resilient to future emotional challenges. It's a constant process of adaptation, much like the characters in mythological tales who face and overcome incredible difficulties. One final point, mythology, while fictional, offers powerful metaphors. These stories aren't just stories. They're condensed representations of human experiences. By understanding the science behind those experiences, we can use those metaphors to improve our self-awareness and emotional intelligence, like using a roadmap to navigate unfamiliar territory. Ultimately, by blending the wisdom of mythology with scientific insights, we develop a richer understanding of our own emotional landscapes and the landscapes of those around us. It's a fascinating exploration that's deeply relevant to our lives today. We've explored a fascinating intersection, the science of emotions and the timeless narratives of mythology. We've seen how understanding the biological underpinnings of feelings, like the role of neurochemicals and brain regions, can provide powerful tools for self-awareness and emotional intelligence. Our journey has revealed the surprising ways myths illuminate our emotional lives. From the fury of Achilles to the resilience of Odysseus, these stories aren't just tales. They're powerful metaphors for the human experience. Understanding these stories, combined with the science behind them, helps us appreciate the complexity of our own feelings and motivations. Think about applying these insights. Start with self-reflection. Identify patterns in your emotional responses. Journaling can be a great tool. Track your feelings, note triggers, and reflect on how your experiences shape your emotions. This mirrors the self-examination frequently found in mythological narratives. Next, practice empathy. Try to understand the emotional landscape of those around you. Imagine yourself in their shoes, considering the potential influences of their past experiences and cultural background. You'll be surprised how this understanding can enrich your relationships. This is directly relatable to the interpersonal dynamics found in countless myths and legends. Finally, learn to manage your emotional responses effectively. Techniques like mindfulness and deep breathing can help calm anxious feelings. Acknowledging your own biases and practicing emotional regulation is crucial in navigating the complexities of relationships, much like navigating the intricate conflicts and alliances found within mythological narratives. So, what's the next step? Engage with the world around you. Reflect on your own experiences. Apply these insights to improve your relationships and navigate life's challenges with more awareness and resilience. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Let's continue this journey together. As we conclude our exploration of the science behind emotions, consider the enduring power of mythology. These ancient stories aren't just tales. They're reflections of the human condition, echoing through time and resonating with our emotional experiences. The gods' triumphs and tragedies, the hero's struggles and triumphs, the complex relationships woven into these narratives, all mirror the intricate tapestry of human emotion. We see ourselves, our desires, our fears, and our vulnerabilities reflected in these timeless stories. Remember, understanding emotions isn't just about knowing what we feel, but also why we feel it. The science provides the framework, but the stories of mythology provide the context. By connecting these two realms, we gain a more profound appreciation for the depth and complexity of the human experience. So, what now? Apply what you've learned. Pay attention to your emotions. Understand their origins and their impact on your choices and interactions. Use mindfulness techniques to cultivate emotional awareness. Engage with the stories around you, the everyday narratives, the social dramas, and the personal journeys. With a deeper understanding of the science behind the human condition, let the insights gained from mythology and science guide your interactions, fostering empathy and strengthening relationships. The world is a rich tapestry of stories waiting to be understood. Keep exploring, keep reflecting, keep learning. The journey into the heart of human emotion is an ongoing adventure, a continuous unveiling of the profound interconnectedness of our shared humanity.